Welcome back, everybody, for another exciting episode of Now That Was Epic. My name is Eddie, your friendly neighborhood 90s kid. And tonight, as always, we are going live and watching some WWE Monday Night Raw. So let's get it, let's go. I'm excited. Whoo, man, what a long, emotional, damn hell of a day. It was a good one. So let's crack open a little energy here on today's live. Let's get the chat flowing. Throw the epic ones up in the chat and let me know how all of y'all are doing on this rainy Monday night here in the SD. But who knows what it's out there for you. But tonight, as you can see, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair, we have a women's championship match. So I know certain people are excited for that. Certain people couldn't give a damn less. But we're going to be watching Monday Night Raw. So I have it pulled up. I'm about to press play here in a minute. But before we get into that, I just want to know, are you ready? Hope you're doing well out there, chat. Friends, family, epic ones, throw the ones up. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's watch some Monday Night Raw. It was live earlier today. Let's see. Is it from London? I think they were in London for SmackDown. I can't remember if they're in London today.
Hello, you dialed into the
Whoa, not this one. Different. There we go. We're watching something else over here. There's Monday Night Raw. You know, Netflix be crazy sometimes, just playing whatever they want, really. All right, hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully you can hear the show. But we've got it pulled up. Then, now, forever, wrestling is in our blood, in our veins. Can't stop it. Go to sleep having nightmares about it. I got the Freddy Krueger shirt on today, but I've got some energy even without this. So you know tonight's gonna be one hell of an epic stream. So can't wait to see who all jumps into chat tonight. Hopefully some of our usuals. Hopefully we reach a broader audience. But whoever shows up, we're hanging out, chatting with y'all. First drink of the night. Happy Monday Night Raw. Yeah, they are from London. Okay, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit because I can barely hear it. Hopefully y'all can hear it. Well, on the road to WrestleMania. Oh, look who it is. Rhea Ripley is here. She's in the house. And that's what we're gonna watch tonight. I'm guessing it's gonna be our main event, so we gotta sit through a good amount of Monday Night Raw to get to this main event. Logan Paul. Let's go. Logan Paul is here, y'all. And I'm here for it. I'm a Logan Paul fan. Oh, Mr. Yeet. You know they got to do the intro for everybody, but it is what it is. Oh, but it looks like he's got his brother in his corner, so that's cool. Gunther! Or as Michael Cole says, Gunther. Netflix. So yeah, Monday Night Raw was live from Netflix earlier today, all the way from London. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better. Could hear the mic crackling a little bit. Are we gonna start it off with John Cena? The crowd seems to know they are. With the middle fingers in the video and everything. Okay, Netflix, let that one fly. Here we go. Can you see me? I can't see you. Can you see me? Vamonos. Crowd is chanting John Cena sucks. What a crazy farewell tour for John Cena. The last time you're ever in WWE and the whole crowd everywhere, no matter where you go, is just chanting that you suck. That's crazy. Giving him that Kurt Angle type of love. But see, back in the day, I loved me some Kurt Angle. So it's funny that he's coming out here in the red, white, and blue too. American John Cena. But they going fishing. Get your boy whole weight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. The smile has become a scowl. He's got the jorts on. No khakis, some jorts. Look at the. Oh, is it gonna be on Peacock? WrestleMania? Okay. WrestleMania gonna be live on Peacock. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna show it on Netflix in different parts of the world. That's such a big event to not have on Netflix. Pretty sure they're gonna have it on there. So the crowd is booing him. Of course, everybody loves Cody. All the Cody crybabies out there. They love them some Cody Rhodes. Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. So some of the crowd is for Cena, some of the crowd not so much. It's a little half and half. So let's see what Epic John has to say tonight. Cody's not even gonna let him get a word in. Oh my goodness. Woo! Crowd is here, about to blow. Let's go. Cody Rhodes still in the show. In my soul. Suited and booted, Cody Rhodes. Here we go, about to go. Lights go up, I'm home. Whoa, epic ones, yo. I took it all away. Sheesh. American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes in the building. Undisputed champion, which I saw, looks like Bubba Ray has a lot to say about WWE these days. And I saw a little something about them potentially having a match against the Hardys, Bubba Ray and Devon, which would be epic if done right. But I heard that he was questioning the fact that Cody Rhodes is the undisputed champion, which by virtue of the World Heavyweight Championship, just the existence of it would mean that his title reign is disputed. So he was like, I don't know why they call it that. I mean, at one time it was called the Universal Championship. So you had the World Championship and the Universal title. I guess they did away with that and they went back to undisputed. But I mean, WWE just likes having two top titles, really. That's all it is. So it doesn't really matter what you call it. There's always probably going to be two. So I don't know what to tell you, Bubba Ray. Talk to Triple H. But it's sort of like when you had the WWF title and then you had the World Heavyweight Championship, right? So it was like WWF and WCW. Either way, you still had two titles. It's never going to change ever since WCW became a part of WWE or WWF, the way I know it. London is on fire. Super hot fire with the singing of Cody Rhodes' song. Cody, Cody Rhodes. Cody, Cody Rhodes. Just like they were doing with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns. Now, the question is, who got the bigger chant or pop or whatever, Cody or Roman on Friday Night SmackDown? I'll let you guys decide because I watched the whole thing and they did sort of the same thing for both of them, but they were loving them some Roman Reigns. Like, they were enjoying it.
We've listened to you talk for 2 weeks. Allow me, John Cena, to do your job for you.
Crazy.
Right? You're gonna cook me. I've seen this discourse. You're gonna end me.
You're gonna
Where do you
cook
wanna
me.
start? There's so much
Well
you
done.
can make fun of when it comes to me.
Stardust.
Okay, for starters, I have a little bit of a lisp. You know?
Hey, at least he addressed it. At least he addressed it, because I would have cooked him.
I'll give you one.
I would have cooked him on it.
Stardust.
Yeah, Stardust, see? Called it. Hey, Stardust was tight, though. I liked me some Stardust. I was a fan of Stardust, actually. I liked Stardust. Bring Stardust back, actually. I think it could be well done
Man,
if you did Stardust again.
that's gotta bother you. I mean, that's who you're wrestling at WrestleMania 41, going on last in your final WrestleMania, the headline match.
I see. He came out and did the Eminem. He's going to call out everything before Papa Doc even gets to call him out. He been watching 8 Mile, taking notes.
Bingo.
I see you.
All right, this is a good one. I have an arm tattoo, but it's on my neck.
I mean, that tattoo. He did get told not to do it, but he did it. So, I mean, it is what it is. What you gonna do? And it's literally his logo. That's a cool moment, though. That's just really cool to have the crowd chanting your name like that. Probably makes him really emotional. So great.
I got booed in a company I created. Gosh, there's so much. I knew you weren't going to bite on any of this stuff, though. And here's the thing. Perhaps I'm struggling. Perhaps I'm struggling with the idea that Superman is really dead.
Ooh.
But
The death of Super Cena. These segments between them two are very interesting because I don't really know exactly or maybe they they don't know really how to attack it.
that would bring me to my next point, actually. I do not think that your words have matched your actions. I think for the last 2 weeks, you have lied
That's true.
to this audience.
Your words haven't matched
And
your
you and I, we
actions.
used to ride together. We used to sing Poncho and Lefty. I know you cared about me at one point, but for sure, I know you cared about them. So take the opportunity.
Huh.
You don't have to look at me. Look at them and tell them, John Cena, really why.
Let's see what Cena has to say. Is he gonna cook him? Cook him, Cena. Cook him and book him. You sold out. Sheesh.
I'm not going to reduce myself and punch down to your level.
I'm not gonna punch down to your
Just to protect you, Cody Rhodes. You've been protected long enough.
I'm not gonna protect you.
I'm also not gonna cook you. I'm gonna bury you.
Ooh.
Just like I buried everyone else.
Nice.
They've been saying for years that John Cena buries talent.
Oh shit.
I don't bury talent. I am talent.
Okay. Okay. I like that one.
Bury mediocrity.
Damn.
I don't give a rat's ass about your lisp or your failures. You have manipulated your way to the top of this business, and your
That's
ego
great.
outmatches your ability. All you have done here is ride the coattails of my success. I have been so great that the WWE can hand the heartbeat of this organization to my chauffeur. That's right. Cody Rhodes, your champion, is nothing
His
more
chauffeur.
than my chauffeur.
Damn. Okay.
Slimy pickpocket who thinks just because he stole the blueprint
That's
he
wild.
can run the kingdom. There's your why, Cody Rhodes. Because you, with that, disgusts me. You sat by my side for years and stole every secret you need to be undeniable, but you are still underwhelming.
Oh, underwhelming
Try to drill
champion.
it into your egotistical skull. You have to be authentic because they can see through phony. You didn't listen, and it shows. You're too perfect. You're too polished. You're too rehearsed. You rely on lazy gimmicks like them singing your name over and over again to get by.
Okay, John. Okay. And as they do it.
Actually, you are just like the Pied Piper because all you've ever done is find a way to make a catchy tune trick these people into loving mediocrity. Strip away his music and entrance, there is not much to look at except a thick pinstripe suit.
Sheesh.
But you could walk me out here in silence and bet your last dollar I would body you before your first breath. Cody Rhodes does
Okay,
not
John.
look like me. He doesn't act like me, and he sure as hell doesn't work like me. But Cody Rhodes also,
I like that
you
part.
don't look like you. You don't act like you, and you don't work like you because after all these years, you are still afraid to show who you are. So what do we get instead? Cody gives us a generic mix of every superstar he's ever loved or TV show he's ever watched in some big confused blob. And it makes you look like a 16-year-old kid taking acting lessons who's still afraid of public speaking. You have showed me one thing, and the one thing you have showed me is someone mediocre wearing something meaningful nowadays is enough to trick these people. I have worked too damn hard to make that a symbol of mastery, to have it paraded around by a paint-by-numbers, sociopathic Nepo baby who is so into himself he had his wrestling gimmick tattooed for the world to see.
Damn. That's the second time I've heard Nepo Baby on Monday Night Raw, I think.
Cody.
Crazy.
It's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. So after WrestleMania, it'll be great for you. Go straight to Fanatics, buy the toy belt that they buy, call yourself their champion. Because the last real champion
Buy the
is
toy
taking
belt
the
that they
whole
buy.
world
That's
and
crazy.
exposing you for who you are.
The crowd liked that.
Errand boy that got lucky.
That was the
There's
crowd is feeling that one. Hey, John Cena he's getting a little more authentic John Cena.
This. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was chosen. But you know who chose me? They chose me. Can you say the same, John Cena? Or was it one guy in an office who chose you who's not here anymore and we don't talk about it?
Sheesh.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Strip everything away from me, right? I don't know who I am. Who the hell knows who they are? I know this. I'm Cody Rhodes. I'm a wrestler like my father before me. And if anybody is a company creation, it's you, John Cena, and not me.
Oh, shit.
Gosh.
This is good. This is a lot better
I'm not, because I know
than the
you've got
first
more
couple
dick
weeks.
in that promo than you do in your jorts.
Oh, shit. Look, he got it with that one. John was smiling with that one.
16 taking public speaking lessons. Well, you're the one who hangs out with Zac Efron and wishes he was 16.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And what a softball.
This is crazy.
Thank you, John. What a softball you've thrown me by saying you created all of this. You created me. Here's what you created, pal. You created a lot of disenfranchised fans who made it easy for me to pack up and go elsewhere and say, hey, look at me. Don't act like you cleaned up your room before you left and went to Hollywood, John. Don't act like you left WWE better than you found it. And while we're at it,
Sheesh. This is crazy, yo. It's pretty good.
while we're at it, there are two of us standing in this ring right now. And what I'm about to ask you might punch a giant hole in all that logic that you just threw up. And it's quite simple. Between you and I, which one of us sold out to The Rock?
Oh, no. What is Cena gonna do now? Dang. Sold out to The Rock.
John, you're still my hero.
The man who whooped your ass is still
But
your
you're
hero?
also
That's
a
crazy.
piece of shit.
Oh. Hit him in the face, John. Hit him in the face. He's over here cussing you, calling you a piece of shit.
Just like all these people, your brain is filled with feces and not facts. I have worked 100 times harder than you, and never once in all that time was I ever protected from an audience or a superstar, present company included, taking their best shot at me. As a matter of fact, everyone knows every time I step on this canvas, it is a challenge to every arena or every superstar dumb enough to walk down that ramp to take their strongest swing to see if they are worthy to put me in the ground. No one has been worthy, so I decided to just do it myself. That's why, Cody, I have never left. I have always been here because no matter how high the hill is to climb, no matter what
He said, at
garbage
least
they
I never
give
left.
me, I find a way to make it
Yikes.
great. You had to leave.
I mean, he was even there in 2020.
Because you realize that your best, you can't wipe my ass.
Oh, damn.
Empires
This is
for
crazy.
billionaires. All you've ever done is steal money from their kids. See you at WrestleMania.
The trash talk is here on this one. See you at WrestleMania, pal.
John, no.
Yeah, drop the mic, walk away.
In all the time that I have been here and everything I've
That's
been
it.
through,
Cooked
never
him,
once
buried him.
As an audience, never once have they chanted at me, "You can't wrestle."
Damn. I don't know. I mean, let's rewind the tape. Maybe Stardust. They probably I mean, they definitely chanted "You suck" when he was Stardust. Oh shit. Got him. Hit him with the "You can't see me." Hit him with the "You can't see me." Ah, he tried to swing at him. Got him. Finally, something. Finally, some sort of redemption for Cody, because since WrestleMania, he hasn't even took a swing at John Cena. I mean, since Elimination Chamber. That was a good segment. That was a good segment. So I'm guessing that's going to be the last time we see Cena till WrestleMania. We got a few more weeks. I think that'll be it. Good way to start Monday Night Raw. What a way to start Monday Night Raw. Starting it off on a good foot, a good note. John and Cody. Yeah, Cody finally got some payback. For sure. Feel good moment of the year. Everybody sitting on Cody. And I do mean sitting on Cody. That's all right, because we going to go for Cena out here, you know what I'm saying? Throw the ones up. If you feel me, throw the ones up. We're going for Cena out here. But I mean, Cody's cool too. Cody's cool. It'll be a good match at WrestleMania. Now this is probably going to be the main event for tonight. Io, Rhea, and Bianca Belair. Should be a good match, as long as there's no major botches. Might be entertaining, though. Really, the one part that I'm looking forward to, though, will be AJ Styles and Logan Paul. That's really, I mean, the only other thing that I can see on Monday Night Raw tonight. I mean, sure, maybe Braun Breaker might show up. See, the bubbles know what I'm talking about. Braun Breaker might show up. But really, I don't know. Because Cody, Roman, and Seth were just on SmackDown. So unless one of them comes out tonight. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It has been interesting that they've been kind of building up this triple threat. But Rhea gets her rematch tonight. Rhea rematch for the women's world title. Let's see if Rhea can focus long enough tonight to win her title back. I doubt it. I doubt she'll win right before WrestleMania because, I mean, they're trying to build up that triple threat. So. Special guest referee whipping her hair back and forth, Bianca Belair. It's your boy, the New Day. New Day Hill anthem. Pat McAfee straight up said, "These guys stink." I mean, they're all right. They're all right as heels. I think they were better as faces, though. As heels, it just feels a little unnatural. The New Day.
Begin their quest to show General Manager Adam Pearce they deserve a tag team championship opportunity.
Coming up next.
We'll find out coming up on Raw.
So I don't know exactly who they're facing though. I was gonna say, I think the great thing about it being on earlier in London, but there is a commercial. Haven't seen an ad yet, but looks like there is one. 2 minutes of ads, 2.5 and 3 minutes of ads.
Maybe you just need a Snickers pecan.
I think I need a Snickers for all these ads. I gotta
But you use the
something.
Car Gurus app.
I think I
That's
got a
price
Snickers
drop.
around here somewhere.
Deals come to you. Oops.
Not sponsored.
Big deals
Not sponsored.
right where you are. Download the app today.
Oh, it went straight into Car Gurus. Crazy. Yeah, well, we got, unfortunately, I guess, on the rewatch, there's still some ads. So we're going to settle in, wait for all these ads to go by. I wish you could just click straight through them or, you know, kind of like YouTube and just pay for the premium and not have to go through all the ads. Be a lot better.
With supersonic rockets.
Supersonic.
And that's enough 5G for today. Fast and powerful
That's enough
nationwide
5G.
5G on all
All right,
plans.
actually, it's getting a little warm in here, so I'll be right back. In 1 second.
I'm working on it.
Woo! Almost died.
Today, she's watching her first hockey game. And then before you know it, you're watching hers. At Credit One Bank, we believe having the credit and rewards for the little moments today can lead to even bigger ones tomorrow. Get 5% cash back on everyday
Ooh.
purchases, like gas, with the Credit
Yeah,
One Bank
sweater's
Platinum
getting
X5
a little
Visa
warm.
Signature. Credit One Bank, for what's ahead.
Much better. Real American beer, brother. With the eagle. All right.
Grab some Goya Maria cookies.
Still, I can go, walk away, come back. Still got ads going. Killing me softly.
Can that golden wrapper do this?
Drop the mic.
No, but it's the perfect snack.
And you can turn them into a real treat.
Goya snacks.
Goya Maria cookies. Give snack time a golden touch.
Welcome to the official Riyadh season opening ceremony 2024.
Is that where? Oh, UFC. UFC and boxing. I think they're taking all kinds of sports to, what is it, Riyadh? Oh. It's like the Middle East or something. Yeah, Crown Jewel gonna be out there. For sure. But WWE is going to Vegas. I wonder how that's gonna be, the WWE world. Ooh, okay. I was like, Undertaker. But I guess it's sort of like Comic-Con, but for WWE. Tattoo pavilion, tops. Make your own entrance. I'm assuming The Rock will be there. But I don't know, the way Cody was talking, he was saying like the guy who isn't here and we don't talk about it must feel some kind of way about The Rock.
Vegas is the official hotel of WrestleMania 41 and will host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony.
But we are about 20 days away from WrestleMania, 21 days.
The roast of WrestleMania.
Wow.
Featuring Tony Hinchcliffe and
A couple
friends.
more weeks, friends.
20th and NXT on April 22nd. All tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster. Monday Night Raw is live tonight in London, England. Wade, Pat, and myself enjoyed a pub crawl
London,
with the
England.
champions yesterday as we got ready tonight for the 15th Monday Night Raw emanating from London.
I'm impressed that you're actually here tonight. The state of you last night on that pub crawl, Cole, was absolutely shocking.
The 15th Monday Night Raw from London, England. Crazy.
That they deserve a tag team championship opportunity.
But I think they haven't been there in 6 years. That's what I think they were saying before. They're still running the New Day entrance. I thought they would have gone to the next entrance already.
You're right. Last week I told you that you need to earn it. And tonight in this United Kingdom, you will do
Who they
just
gonna
that.
fight?
London, please help me in welcoming their opponents. Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne, New Catch Republic. New Catch.
Not really,
Together as a team.
not really
Pete Dunne from Birmingham.
interested in this.
Tyler Bate from Dudley here in England. Tyler Bate has been out since last July, recovering from a torn pec, but he's ready to go tonight.
A nasty injury he suffered competing.
I mean, the music is kind of cool.
In NXT, but he looks razor sharp in tip-top shape. Is the
But I really,
We're about to find out.
This is a
we'll
great
see
match
how
for the
great
New
of a
Day.
tag
Trying
team
to
they
prove
are,
they
because this
deserve
does
a
not
title
seem
champs against the current champs, the
exciting at all.
Absolutely. And you look at Pete Dunne back home, you can assume although he never smiles inside, he's going to be a little bit extra motivated. And then for Bate,
Ooh.
you know, he had to climb that mustache.
We got one guy clapping with the fans and then one guy, Al Boone, get off me, on the other side. So it's like yin and yang with these two.
New Day has to prove whether or not they're worthy for another title shot.
The first match for the New Catch Republic.
New Catch
They
Republic.
take on the 14-time
Interesting.
tag team champions, the New Day.
I haven't seen too much from them, so
Going around wanting another tag team title opportunity because
we'll see how good they wrestle. And then we'll make a decision or some kind of what we think about them.
the only reason they were successful was because Big E was part of the group.
Well, turning their backs on Big E was
Because of
supposed to be
Big
the
E.
catalyst that propelled
Crazy.
the New Day back to the very top in the tag ranks, but we have been waiting.
I mean, Big E was a big part of the New Day, but he wasn't the New Day.
Welcome back for the big strong boy, Tyler Bate, starting things off against Xavier.
And he just
Woods
can't
tonight,
go anymore.
making
It's
an
not their
all-pro.
fault.
UK champion in WWE. 19 years old, he won that title. And now goes to work on Xavier Woods.
Oh, some old school world of sport wrestling here.
And a tag
What
made
in
to
the world?
Dunne.
It's a thick fault
Okay.
for the historians.
It was an interesting tag. Climbed,
I don't think that
climbed all the way to the top of the ropes.
we're going to find out right now.
Then
which
did a head
tag
scissors, THQ style.
new in their title is the
Interesting.
best live on Raw.
Yeah, New Catch Republic certainly starting out hot here in front of their home crowd.
The bruiserweight Pete Dunne makes the tag, and Tyler Bate, nice double
What
team
the heck?
move
What?
to Xavier
What?
Woods.
Blows a kiss at
They're
Kofi.
pulling out some moves I ain't never seen before. But I mean, hey, I guess so. Gotta show up, show out for your home crowd, I guess. Ooh. Oh, he just like threw his gluteus maximus into his face. He just gave him a fame asser.
Swear they've had stuffed crust pizza from Domino's before.
Wild.
So we invited some of them to a little taste test.
Ooh, some stuffed crust from Domino's. Not another 3 minutes of commercials. I can't do it.
Until now,
Killing me, Smalls.
introducing Domino's first ever stuffed crust pizza. We didn't just stuff our crust with cheese. We used our delicious pan pizza dough and sprinkled
guess
garlic
we'll
seasoning
just
and parmesan on
sip
top.
on
It's
our
Domino's
drink
first
while
ever
we
stuffed crust pizza. Try it
look
for
at
the
all
first
the
time
ads
tonight.
trying to sell us some food.
Never had a sauce like mine. And you never will. Because my sauce is only for dogs.
You don't have a Nona to make sauce for your dog, but you do
A
have
Nona
new
to
pedigree
make
drizzlers.
sauce for your dog.
It's sauce for dogs.
Saucy. Look at Rhea Ripley.
Frustrating.
Rhea Mysterio. Oh, this is the tax commercial. Superstars doing their taxes.
Now taxes getting matched with a TurboTax expert as soon as today. Who files your taxes for you? So you
Rhea
can
Ripley
get what
doing
you pay
one-handed pull-ups. Crazy.
and get your maximum refund. Guaranteed. Now this is taxes.
Snapped your tablet in half, my dude.
So I'm here with somebody smarter than any professor I ever had. What's up, Chuck GPT? What's up, Chuck IRL? What do you think about this parlay?
It's great, but why don't you use me for something you really need
Is
help with?
going on in these
Hundreds of results found.
ads, bro. Ads will be the death of me.
East Virginia.
customers bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets if you win. FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
Yo, what's up, man? We're still trying to get that new place, right?
Yeah.
Well, check this. Table 5 was popping
What,
off.
in
They were
a
talking
Jimmy
about all this new
Garoppolo
technology.
looking-
There's a T-shirt that can button itself.
My boy has that T-shirt.
For real?
And the pants. Yes, sir.
Pants too.
We got to invest.
Crazy.
Paycheck invests itself. My portfolio is set.
You don't believe in yourself. I believe in me. Why do you think I own this? You thought I rented that?
Homeboy's doing commercials now.
Why he's like that?
Yeah.
Whatever. More for us. On it.
That one comedian or whatever. I think he's a comedian now. But I think he started off on social media. Twisted Tea. It seems like there's an eagle in every commercial. What's going on in these ads, bro? I swear. It just goes to show you, I haven't had to watch ads on Netflix in a while. Maybe I should have waited a couple more hours. I could have watched the like raw replay or whatever. Because I think it comes on maybe at 5. And usually I wait till like 8 o'clock, but I wanted to go like an hour earlier. But I think maybe since I'm still watching during the live showing of it, it's ads. Unless they got smart to my way of doing it and watching it later. So like no matter what, we're just put ads in. If you're watching it, ads.
Over here in Europe for 3 weeks.
Tag to Xavier, or no, Xavier Woods, tag I can't think. Kofi Kingston. I almost said Cody. Boom! Can we just make short work of these people, Kofi? Like, I'm not at all interested in this match or the outcome of this match. Some matches are just not.
Both of these teams were part of last year's WrestleMania, that incredible ladder match for the tag team titles.
That explains it.
Kofi again trying to prevent Dunn from making a tag. Pick it up over the top, lands on his feet.
And Pete Dunne seems pretty athletic. And then you got this little guy who's showing a lot of leg. Looks like he needs some knee pads. At least.
Tidying up the ring quickly.
Oh, look at the power.
Yeah, it just looks a little off. It's like his knees are just exposed. I'm like, where your knee pads at, player? Nice little kip up there. Okay. Whoa. Quick little fella. Oh, here comes the swing, the ring around the rosy. Yeah, it's a lot of turns, bro. Imagine you just step wrong, bro. Oof. It'd be so bad. So bad. That's such a dangerous move with how fast he was going.
You did, pal.
Whole world is spinning for Tyler Bate. Manages to find his tag.
He should have got up and tagged the other team. That would have been cool, way a lot better. What the freak was that, dude? He just dove at the ropes. Bounced back on like his neck area. He like, yeah, what the hell was that, bro? There's some orthodox wrestling for sure from these guys. Pete Dunne I've heard of, but not Tyler Bates. Yeah, break his fingers. Yeah, see, I've seen that before, where he like overextends the fingers or whatever. What in the? I just don't know this match, bro. It's like one thing after another. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This is crazy, man. I didn't sign up for no sugar cookie. Oh man, it's been a wild Monday Night Raw so far. He just stepped on both of their fingers. I got nothing to do but laugh, man.
looking for a step up in Zagurian. Tyler Bate with the left hand.
Hands are quicker than the eye, my friend, I guess, or whatever. Whatever the saying is. I mean, it's high. He's on the wrong side of the ring there, player. Oh. Oh, okay. I thought they were botching it. I was like, what is going on here? Nice. Nice. Okay, go New Day. New Day working with the Dirty Tag Team. Boom, stomped on him. Come on, get the win. 1, 2. Yeah, New Day. Yes, it is. Let's go. I'm liking it. Cool. Take them out in their own hometown, New Day. Let's go. Get wrecked. Caught ya. Nope. Not today. Because today is a new day. Not today, not today. Ooh. Xavier Woods over there trying to fight with the fans, trying to take his cell phone.
Congratulations, Kofi, Xavier. Massive win
Yeah, he trying to take his phone. Xavier Woods, what is you doing?
Deserving of a tag team title opportunity, but do you feel like tonight's win further cements that belief?
Kathy, are you slow?
Of course we deserve it. Are you slow? That was great. Are you slow?
Now we demand what we are owed and what we deserve.
I mean, they won.
Title match for the WWE World Tag Team Championships.
They won.
Well, speaking of the champs,
We're gonna go right here, right now. This business has just picked up.
you guys practice that?
Raiders. That was actually the first time right there. Pretty good stuff, Wade. Nailed it.
Now we talking.
Ivar, the World Tag Champs, the
The War Raiders are here. Business has just picked up. Yo, Dax, what is up, my friend? How you doing, Dax? I could fall asleep at any moment, but I'm here. Hey, man, well, I appreciate you being here. And who knows, maybe you can go to sleep to the lovely sounds of the epic ones. Good to see you in the chat, Dax. It's a Monday Night Raw, so you know how we're doing it, man. Thanks for joining, brother.
Adam Pearce came out and said, okay, you get a win, maybe you'll be able to do it, knock off 2 hometown kids, maybe get an opportunity at the title again.
Well, you know, right now we'd like to talk about a brand
I've got a little bit of energy in here, so I'm gonna be up for a minute, brother. Ooh, yeah, dig it.
In-ring action featuring rising WWE prospects as they wrestle with the dream of making it to NXT and perhaps one day. Right here
WWE Evolve on Tubi. I don't know if any of y'all had checked that out. Let me know in the chat if it's any good. I haven't watched any of Evolve. Super tired and exhausted. Kinda down, but how are you? Well, brother, I'm sorry to hear that. I feel you. I know we all have those down days. Today was a gloomy, rainy day in SD. Sort of a roller coaster of emotions kind of day. It was my last day at work today, so I'm moving on to bigger and better things. So that was some emotions there, right? The end of something, the start of something new. But regardless, wanted to come on here, go live, hang out with y'all, you know, the chat. So I appreciate you asking how I'm doing. Hope your day gets a little bit better, brother. It's good to see you in the chat, though, man. Hope we help turn that day around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I do understand feeling exhausted. I be like that all the time, bro. And I'm sure, upcoming here, this next, like 3 months that I'm gonna be doing this training, it's gonna be rough. Happy retirement. I hope it's a happy one. So, not really a retirement. I'm just moving from one of my stations that I'm at right now. I'm gonna go do some training, and then I'll be going to another another active duty command here in like 3 months. So for now, I'll be in what they call a student status. So I'm gonna be learning and doing all kinds of different training here in Southern California, and then I gotta move East Coast after that. So.
Man, so am I.
Hey, look at Jimmy and Jey Uso here. Let's see if
who's beatable.
Let's see if Jimmy. I mean, do they have a match tonight? I think Jimmy does.
At WrestleMania, you're gonna beat
Jimmy versus Gunther.
And become world.
That's gonna be a good one, actually.
Champion.
I think that would be kind of cool.
Yeet.
Yay! I appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's gonna be a. It's gonna be an interesting time for sure. It'll be something different, something new for me. Gonna get out of my comfort zone a little bit, but new opportunities and new adventures, which I'm happy for. That's what I do. That's what I'm all about, man, is opportunities to get out there, see the world, and just be epic. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you, man. Hope things are going well for you out there. I know life is full of ups and downs, man, but it's how we respond, right? It's how we bounce back. Because trust me, it ain't always been rainbows and sunshine, but we gotta pick ourselves back up and keep moving. Keep doing what we're doing. But yeah, dude, much appreciated you being here tonight. Means a lot.
Bring something different to the table. Ben's original. We're all
especially someone to talk to during all these ads and commercials. Makes it a lot easier. Makes the time go by quicker. Because Netflix is killing me with these.
I went to Men's Warehouse and got a suit with a special
I'm trying to just sip my drink and try to enjoy it, but
even in these inhumane conditions.
You may now kiss the bride.
Thank you, God.
I'm someone who doesn't like a lot of dead air. Even if there's nobody in the chat, I just be talking. Because that's what I do.
What table are you at?
Favorite Kane mask? Honestly, man, I mean, everybody was a fan of the original, right? So the original Kane mask is iconic. But I want to say even the second one was pretty good. I think when he moved to, because I think there was a time where the mask was attached to the hair, and so anytime you would take the hair off, he would just be bald underneath. I don't know if it was always like that, but I feel like at one time, like he had long hair and it was just the mask. I'm pretty sure. But let's see. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong at all. Yo, AW in the chat. What is up, my brother? Good to see you, friend. Sorry I'm running late. If you need to talk to someone, just talk to little Jimmy. R-Truth made it work for him. Yeah, man, you know how it is. Like I said, even if I'm here in the chat, I'll just be talking to myself anyways. The only one here, throwing the ones up. But it's good to see you, man. Welcome, welcome. As always, AW, good to see you. Dax over here in the chat. My favorite is the original, then 2001 Hardcore Kane mask, and despise all the red masks from 2012. Oh, yeah, despise the all red mask. You despise it, okay. I see. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing quite like the original. I feel like it was just a lot more iconic. But Kane has some good masks and some good outfits throughout the years. But the original Kane, like mask and outfit, was just the best.
You just saved this woman's life. How does that feel?
But yeah, man, you know, we all got a little Jimmy over here on our shoulders. Anytime you need to talk to someone, talk to little Jimmy. Oh, that is like an iconic voice. Like as soon as I heard it, I was like, wait, what? I had to stop because I heard JR and I was just like, this is incredibly special. And then I saw it January 2000. So good.
Was a big deal.
Yeah, this might make me definitely go back and watch some of the earlier Monday Night Raws, just to get the nostalgia going, right? Just to jump back into it.
Triple H, and Triple H is going to have to survive that fight.
We're going to put their bodies through this. There's nothing short of extraordinary.
Both men.
It's just a red thing with a black claw thing going through it, isn't it? He's had a few different masks over the years. I think at one point it was just an all like plastic looking mask. One had like straps around the back. That's what I was saying. I think at one point too, it was like the mask attached to the hair. But I always noticed those kind of like subtle differences in that and like Undertaker's outfits, right? As Undertaker evolved throughout the years. A lot of like purple and black, and then just black and black, and then it just got darker. And
WrestleMania 41 and will host the 2025 WWE Hall of Fame ceremony.
but I was always looking out for like new WWE superstars, or WWF at the time anyways, like their new merch and shirts and everything. And I would always be like, when Stone Cold would have different lettering on his vests, I'd always be trying to like look at it and see what it means or whatever.
Blue Live Theater. Tickets are on sale now via Ticketmaster.com. And ladies and gentlemen, it is
Hall of Fame class of 2025 looks pretty stacked. I mean, Stone Cold is in there.
The 2025 Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year.
That's pretty cool. Oh, so Michael Cole and Pat McAfee are going to be the hosts.
Who made this company what it is today?
So that'll be Friday before WrestleMania. AW, are you going to the Hall of Fame? Are you going to be there, man? You going to go check it out? Because I think you said you're going to WrestleMania, right? Kate Nash, is that the daughter of Kevin Nash? Charlie Booker. What? Not Kanye, Kane. I think he meant Kane, though. I think he meant Kane. What's your favorite version of independent wrestling? Kane's? Favorite version of independent wrestling, Kane's. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like the kind of subtle like knockoff Kanes or whatever. I think they have like they have some weird Kanes, dude. Like the just different like colored masks. I've seen like a green and black one. They have the rainbow like mask Kane and rainbow outfit Kane. All kinds of crazy shit. I haven't really like watched them, but I've seen like different versions of Kane, and I was like, what is this? Like, I don't, but I guess it's like, yeah, independent wrestling companies, they kind of take that Kane gimmick and make it into their own. That's different. It's wild. Oh, Jimmy Uso is here, and they did not, they're on the back end of his entrance. They did not show it. But he's going to go against Gunther. Gunther. Here we go. It's AW's boy, Gunther. The ring general, Gunther. I wanted to do Hall of Fame, but Rockabilly weekend is going on, so we'll be skipping Hall of Fame for Rockabilly weekend. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never been to a Hall of Fame. I'm pretty sure I'll be working that day, so I won't be able to go to that Friday one if I end up going to WrestleMania. It's still yet to be seen, man. I'm pretty sure I'll find out like the week of if I end up getting tickets. But I'll come on here, I'll let y'all know if I'll be there. And then if I am, bro, we gotta meet up for sure. And then I got another friend who is supposed to be out there WrestleMania weekend, so I might meet up with them as well. Just say what's up, all that, hang out, meet each other, all that. Maybe take some pictures with your sign, right? So we can post it later. That'd be cool. Well, it looks like Gunther is here. Cocaine and whites, damn. And did you say gain? That's hilarious. Is that actually their names? Gain and cocaine? That's hilarious, bro. Wild. I didn't know that that was their like wrestling name. That's freaking nuts. Gain and cocaine. You can't, I mean, where do you get these guys? That's great. That's great. Ooh, Gunther with the chop. There are so many watch parties and things going on. You don't even need to get tickets. That's true. That's true. I mean, if I don't get tickets, if I can't make it there, I'm definitely going to be going live here, man. I'm going to be watching along with the rest of the world. So I'll be live. I thought about doing sort of like a watch party and maybe renting out like a movie theater or something like that, but maybe that'll have to be a time for as we grow the community, as we grow the channel, maybe we can host something like that in the future, kind of rent out a movie theater and then all watch shit together. That'd be dope. And we could do that for a lot of things, right? Like we could have a community like movie night or something like that. Who knows? Epic. What are your thoughts on the Wyatt Six? To be honest, man, I think it was a good idea at the time. Dang, Jimmy flying through the ropes. It was definitely a really cool, I feel like, kind of ode to Bray Wyatt. And they kind of caught that wave a little bit, but since they went away, they haven't done anything with it. And so I feel like the momentum just isn't there. And if they come back, I read something that was like, oh, they're waiting for the perfect time. But sometimes on these things, there is really no perfect time. So I guess it just comes down to, are they going to have it like be something like in a really big match, and maybe they come back during like Royal Rumble or like Elimination Chamber, they mess something up, or like the lights go off, much like kind of the Shield used to do. You know, they just come out of nowhere and mess up somebody's match, and that's how they come back. So I could see something like that happening, but right now I don't even think WWE knows what they want to do with the Wyatt Six. So unfortunate, because I think there could be some good stuff there. But there's so much going on in WWE right now too, especially with Jimmy and Jay and CM Punk and Jimmy versus Gunther and Jay versus Gunther. And now this World Heavyweight Championship match is not even gonna be the main event of either of the nights. So I'm guessing it's probably gonna be the first thing to start off WrestleMania. That's what I would do, is just get it out of the way, make it the first match, and if it sucks, then you have the rest of the night to look forward to. That'd probably be the smartest thing that WWE could do.
Maybe you just need a Snickers pecan.
I want Prime Came to come back and destroy all of his all of this mid-card trash, and help the Wyatts out. Kane and the Wyatts? You would like that, huh? Kane and the Wyatts. That'd be interesting. I think if they brought Kane back, they'd have to do it in a specific way. Because if you get Kane, you're probably not going to get the Undertaker. So there would have to be a reason to get like Kane back. And I don't know if Kane has been like that kind of single match like superstar in a long time. But if they brought him back with like really brooding Kane with long hair and a dark, like darkish kind of like a like a burnt mask or whatever, or like they kind of revamped the character a little bit, like maybe his hand, like his glove is kind of burned and you see like some burned skin and it's Kane from like hell or something. That might be kind of cool. I'd be like, okay, kind of like a different kind of Kane. And it's like Kane back from hell. I was like, okay, kind of like Freddy Krueger style, right? Like a little burnt up, a little beat up. I think that would be kind of interesting. And you could do it like him coming back. You just see a hand come out of the ring like back in the day, and you just see someone get pulled down. And then you don't see them for a long time. Like maybe do it with a wrestler that was hurt or something. And then you never know when Kane's gonna come back. I'd be like, oh shit. Because then that's just a hint to Kane, right? If you introduce him like that, it's like, oh shit, someone's out there. Someone just pulled someone through the ring. That might be kind of cool. I also want Cena to bury Cody at WrestleMania. Yeah, they came in hot and heavy tonight on this Monday Night Raw. The promo between them two was actually pretty good. At first, I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know where they're going with this. It just kind of seems like every week they come out and it falls kind of flat. But this week, they were actually talking trash. They were doing a little bit more. They were about to swing on each other. And then John Cena finally tried to hit the swing, and Cody got him. And it was the first time that Cody kind of got revenge on John. But I kind of want Cody to just unload on him, bro. Like, I don't know what they're holding back on. Cody hasn't snapped, and I need him to. I need him to be like pissed off because of what happened to him. And he's just the good guy still. And I don't know. It's kind of boring. It's kind of boring to me. Jimmy looks like he's about to snap. What y'all think? Jimmy gonna win this match versus Gunther? I don't think so. I don't think Jimmy can do it. Jimmy and Jay need to go back to mid-card, to a tag team. That was probably the most entertaining that I've seen them be in a minute, was their tag team. I think it was last week. I was like, see, this is where they need to be. They were a good tag team for like 20 years for a reason. But I get it. I get it. They gotta try to, every band, every good tag team or whatever singing group has to try to go solo, right? Big Jim versus Gunther. Yeah, Jimmy's out here. He's trying to do his thing. At least they're giving Jimmy something to do. For a while there, I was like, I don't know, man. I think Jimmy gonna have to quit. Jimmy gonna become little Jimmy in a minute here. Gunther don't want to call it a night. Gunther says, we ain't done, not yet, bucko. And you see the crowd yeeting for Jimmy. And last week we seen Jimmy give a little yeet when he was doing his promo. So I'm wondering if he's gonna kind of ride the yeet wave. The heat wave, the yeet wave. Patent pending. No. The yeet wave. Medium Jim. Yeah, he's going from Big Jim to Little Jimmy real quick. Mid Jim. Oh, mid-card Jim. Look at that. He just got slept out by Gunther. Crazy. Weak sauce. Sorry, Medium Jim. Slim Jim, right? He got yeeted. That's what happens when you go up against a ring general. Gunther. I'm sure Jay gonna come out here and try to beat up Gunther for beating up his brother. And that's what I'm saying, man. If you're gonna do that, might as well just be a tag team. Here comes Gunther. Gunther's coming back. Oh, go sleep him again. Bro, you can't. You got slept by Gunther twice on your day off? Because we both know you belong on SmackDown. You gonna get slept on your day off? Sheesh. Here comes Jay, just like I said. Oh, Jay taking it. Jay taking it to Gunther. Oh, good. I was about to say, they let him get away that quick. Get a chair, Gunther. Get a chair. Ah, let him run away. That's all right. That's all right. Maybe next time on Dragon Ball Yeet.
Jey Uso, seeing his own flesh and blood being tortured, has perhaps woken something inside of main event Jey.
That was all right. Wasn't really what I was looking for, though. I mean, these interactions with Jimmy and Jay, they kind of trying to save it now. I really don't see. I mean, even though they've tried to build it up to WrestleMania, there's just no hype for it. I'm not like, oh, that's the match I gotta see. Nah.
Fresh sliced deli meat, fresh crispy veggies, fresh baked bread. Wait, can I get a timeout to talk about that bread?
And I'm pretty sure Triple H sees that too, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna give the main event to the triple threat match. But I'm pretty sure that's just main event day or night one, which means obviously John and Cody is gonna be main event night 2. So my only question now is who's opening the shows night 1 and 2? If it's the World Heavyweight Champion, they gotta be 1, and then maybe like the Women's Championship. Because if you put the Women's Championship in the mid cards, WWE gonna get some heat for that one. But I can see it happening, to be honest. Because I'm not excited for the Charlotte matches versus Tiffany. I hope Tiffany just drags the floor with her. And then if it's Rhea, Io, and Bianca as the other women's title match, I'm not excited for that either. So that's kind of rough. Hopefully they just put all the women in the pre-show like they used to do. That's where all the women matches were in the pre-show, like back in the day. And it's like, hey, if you want to see them, you can watch the pre-show. Like, it saved a lot of time, especially since now they have so much of like so many different matches they could do. Because you think about it, they got Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Every can of Goya black beans.
The triple threat match. You got, I'm pretty sure I saw something about Logan Paul and AJ Styles is probably going to be a match. So it's like you have some of these bigger matches that are probably going to take a while. Like each one of those matches could be like easily 30 minutes to an hour. So I'm looking at the nights and I'm like, either these nights are going to be long or we're going to have some people in the pre-show. Because there's more women feuds than just the title matches too. And it's like if you give 2 of the title matches to, like, then you got the Intercontinental title match for the males, and then the Intercontinental title match for the females. And it's just like, there's so much. Ooh, Gunther came back and attacked them both? That's what I'm talking about. This was unexpected. That's what I like to see. Okay, I thought it was done. I was like, oh, Gunther ran away. I was like, that's kind of lame. But this is better. Can I say one out-of-pocket statement? Go ahead, man. Say what you got to say. You got the wrench power. Gunther out here. Gunther about to powerbomb the security on the steel steps. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Yeah. Gunther. Oh, shit. No, keep your thing in your pants. Dang. He's just trying to be out of pocket, AW. He's just, you know, trying to say some wild shit. That's what we do here on the stream sometimes. We get a little bit crazy, a little bit dangerous, a little wild. He's zip tying him? What in the... This is getting crazy. He gonna tie him up and make him watch his brother get beat. He said, "It's America. Speak your mind, brother. Speak your mind." Yeah, you know, AW got that sense of humor, so sometimes you just gotta roll with it. That's what we be doing. I like it though. Make him watch his brother get beat up. That's what I'm talking about.
Who was choked out moments ago, now laughing and mocking at Jay, who's helpless here. I mean, this is
Sheesh, a 30-minute segment for Lola Vice. Wild. I'm sure you wouldn't mind watching 30 minutes of Lola. They need to get Lola Vice and give her like the Lola Bunny look. Like, dive into that. Like, make that her whole gimmick. Lola Bunny. You're out of my league, Jay. Dang. Good old Dax. Obsessed with some Lola Vice. I still need to see what she looks like. I haven't looked her up, bro. Look what I've done to your brother. Yeah, Gunther. Can't do nothing. Smack him in the face, man. Look her up on stream. That's wild. Look her up on stream. I could probably do that, to be honest. Once the stream's over or whatever. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Lola Vice. Let's look her up. You won't be able to see her, but I can see her.
Jay begging with Gunther to stay away, screaming at
Let's see.
Jimmy, no, and Gunther still.
Let's see what Lola Vice looks like. Okay, yeah, she's pretty buff, actually. Wait, if that is Lola Vice. Yeah, it looks like her, I think. Yeah, she a wrestler. WWE, Lola Vice. Okay, this is what you all about, huh? Look, she even got the little pigtails in pink and blue. Yeah, see, they could make her into Lola Bunny. She's pretty buff, man. I'm not gonna lie. She out there doing her thing. Lola Vice. Crazy. Yeah, I haven't seen her. Is she on NXT? I'm guessing. Yeah, she got the NXT title. Lola Vice. Dang, Gunther he has Jimmy split open? This is what is up. Ring General is destroying Jimmy right in front of Jay. This is what I like to see. Oh, now the security's getting involved. It's a little bit late. Homeboy Jimmy is incapacitated. Business just picked up a little bit in this match. I like that. Send Jimmy to the damn hospital. Hey man, that's what we needed. Yes, I looked it up, man. Lola Vice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bottom line is this. This man, Gunther.
Yeah, she be wearing the pink and blue. She's in NXT. That was crazy though. I was a little bit distracted, not by Lola Vice, but by what was going on. I was like, oh, man, he was whooping Jay and Jimmy. Jimmy busted open on Monday Night Raw, just leaking. I think that may have been the first, like, cut open that we've seen on Monday Night Raw. I think the first, like, blood.
That was disgusting.
I was wondering when we were going to see it. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've done it since being on Netflix. But I'm pretty sure that might be the first one on Netflix.
Friday night on SmackDown, Jimmy really.
Jay just got cut away from the ropes.
Jimmy really needs some help.
Jimmy really needs some help. Somebody call little Jimmy. How about mid-Jim? Oh, man. The only thing left to do is believe. I was talking to somebody, I think it maybe have been at work, and I was talking to them and I was like, oh no, it was at the gym. I was talking to one of my buddies at the gym, and it was him, and he didn't know I was a wrestling fan, because we see each other at the gym every now and then, and we'll be talking or whatever. He was working in, we were doing sets, and one of his buddies came around the corner, and I said something about wrestling, and he was like, oh shit. He was like, yeet. He was like, okay, yeet. And I was like, yeah, man, throw the ones up. And he was like, okay. And I was like, do you believe though? And he looked at me like, oh shit, Joe Hendry? And I was like, hey man, if you don't believe, I was like, just let me know, because I ain't never seen him neither. I was like, he's like John Cena to me. I don't know if he exists. Homeboy over here like the Tooth Fairy. I ain't seen him since Royal Rumble, you know, so who knows what we even saw. What y'all think about that segment from SmackDown with Roman Reigns, and what y'all think about Paul Heyman kissing CM Punk on the head, saying that you fulfilled your dream, you're gonna main event? And I see people talking about him turning on both of them and joining with Seth Rollins, which might be kind of cool. I don't know. That might be kind of dope if that happens. Because then he ain't the only one who's a Paul Heyman guy. Like CM Punk, Roman Reigns, now Seth Rollins. That'd be crazy. I swear I saw him at the gym the other day. Who, me or Joe Hendry? Because if it was me, I mean, who knows? Maybe. But I don't even know if the guy exists, so how could you have? But that's cool. I mean, if you did see Joe Hendry at the gym, that's pretty dope. Yeah, look at Paul Heyman. Oh, suck up Paul Heyman. If I was Roman Reigns seeing that, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on with over here? Like, what are we doing? Roman ain't even tripping. And Seth Rollins is about to crash out, losing his cool. But that was last week. I don't know if they're gonna, maybe someone will come out and do a little interview this week. I don't know. Joe Hendry, okay. So you think you saw Joe Hendry at the gym this week? Well, you never seen Joe Hendry and Batman in the same room, so they could be the same person, or the Tooth Fairy. That's all I'm saying. Is he could be the Tooth Fairy. Make believe.
Because of you, I will see you in the main event of WrestleMania. Thank you. But that's not the favor that I'm owed.
Yeah, I don't know what this favor is that he keeps talking about. And then I don't even think they, like, I don't even think they fought on SmackDown. Like, they just signed the contract. I was waiting for things to explode. It'd be cool to meet you in person, though. Yeah, man, who knows? Maybe one of these days, if I'm ever, you know, making my rounds or in a place that we're all in, who knows? I've had some people talk about like a meet and greet one day. I mean, I've never really thought about anything like that, but I'm always open to shit, man. I'm just a normal person, normal dude, but that would be cool. I'm a very personal person. I mean, I say what's up to random people in the gym all the time. They be coming in working out with me, so it happens. But I'm down. I'm with it. Eat.
Just like WrestleMania 41's about to be.
Banger.
Vegas, baby.
You know, Travis Scott.
Look at Pat McAfee is always so hyped for wrestling. He's just a big wrestling fan. He just loves it. And I like that. That's cool.
PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh, a big night out. And I understand that even though it's sold out.
Sold out. Is that, he was saying next Wednesday in Pittsburgh? Is that for NXT? Oh, Pat McAfee show. The Pat McAfee show on, oh, it's Wednesday. I guess he's having a show and it's sold out. I was like, Netflix? NXT? I was like, what are we talking about here? What's sold out?
Week from Wednesday. Hey, let's take it back to Monday Night Raw last week. It was Penta and the Intercontinental Champion Braun Breaker in action against Judgment Day.
Yeah, that was a little interesting. Penta and Judgment Day. And that's another storyline that's going on right now is, you know, with Braun Breaker and the Intercontinental title. That's got to be a match at WrestleMania, right? But what's funny is they're probably going to put a match like that in the pre-show. And I'm like, but they'll put all the women's matches in the mid-card. But I think Finn Balor at least deserves in the later card of WrestleMania, at least night one. At least night one.
I've had a lot, but there's no range to it.
How many chicken tendies have you had today?
Of course we did, Liv. Everybody knows that brothers fight like cats and dogs.
Yeah, Judgment Day is looking a little happier today.
Got each other's back. That's right. And now that
I still think that what's his name is going to turn soon.
we can focus on what's important.
Finn Balor. And I hope he does. I hope they bring him back as the Demon King.
By showing Braun Breaker
It'll be a lot better. A lot better.
Are a well-oiled machine.
You should stream LFG. I was thinking about it, man. I haven't even watched a single episode. So that would be kind of cool to like jump in. I would just have to jump in, or maybe I should go back to the beginning. But LFG does actually look interesting to me. So if you're interested, that might be something maybe I can stream.
Carly, go help them. Go home.
She was looking at me.
Carlito was making her laugh. That's cool.
No. We need to talk about Bailey and Myra.
Oh, I thought they were going to talk about something behind the scenes. I was like, what is going on here?
And tonight, Monday Night Raw, live on Netflix in London, England.
You should stream LFG. Yeah, it does look actually pretty cool, LFG. I like the whole, like, just the Legends aspect of it. Being able to see some of the behind the scenes and like the future up and coming WWE stars who may be there one day and then kind of teach them. That looks kind of cool. Hey, Penta in the house. Is it me or does Penta's entrance keep changing? I don't know if it's just me. He loves doing the George Kittle. I do like his little strut down the ring. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's tight.
Wade, you are in for a treat.
So who's he gonna fight tonight? Oh, so it's gonna be. So tonight will be Braun Breaker and Penta versus the Judgment Day. I'm hoping Judgment Day wins, but I don't think they will. I think much like all the time, they're gonna kind of have them come in and smash Judgment Day. I'd be surprised if they don't, though.
But I can't imagine my life without you.
These dog commercials, bro. LFG could be something on my list that I could stream. As I'm sure you saw, I did the poll, which surprisingly to me, the poll winner ended up being Knights of the Old Republic for my gaming at least. And then the second runner-up was Pokemon Arceus, which is another game that I'm gonna stream eventually anyways. I just wanted to know if people wanted to see that like sooner than later. But those polls help me kind of like know what you guys are interested in, what you might want to see. So I'll be doing more polls just to see like what's some things you guys would like to see here on the stream, where we can direct it, because if you guys aren't watching, then it's just me talking to little Jimmy the whole time, you know what I'm saying? So in those polls, if you do see them, feel free to vote. Let me know your thoughts. I know AW was saying I should play some guitar. That's pretty cool, man. I haven't played guitar in years. I'd probably be better at playing piano than guitar. That's like the only thing I for sure kind of know how to play a little is piano. But suggestions like that help me out a lot. So I appreciate you, AW, always leaving a comment and everything. That's really cool of you, man. Every little bit helps, man. So, and Dax, I appreciate you being here, man. You keeping the chat alive.
And the pants, yes, sir.
Doing great, brother.
My paycheck invested, so my portfolio's set.
Only 42 seconds left of this ad. Get back to the action. I'm trying to see some Penta. You know what I'm saying?
At Batteries Plus, we know off is not an option. Off means you're late for work or miss a call.
But yeah, I should have some more
You need to be on.
some more gaming streams coming up. A lot more shorts that I'm gonna be doing, because while I'm in FMTB, there's gonna be, I'm probably gonna cut up a bunch of my previous streams, put them out as shorts. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of that, some of my Pokemon stuff, just a little bit of everything, because I like doing different things here on the channel. But if WWE is your thing, I'll always be doing WWE stuff. But everybody out there likes different things, so I like to try and do different things and see what works and see what doesn't. But ultimately, I just have fun on live stream, have fun hanging out with y'all. And if I get to play some video games, it's a win-win, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that means a lot, dude. I love doing them, so as long as there's people out there like you, Dax, who are loving them, I'm gonna keep doing them.
Thinking about him, and by the way, I'm sure he's here right now.
Hey, look at Stephanie. Stephanie McMahon has I guess a new podcast or a new show, Stephanie's Places. I've been seeing it more and more lately. I guess she talks to like WWE superstars and gets kind of like their behind the scenes stories, and I guess right now they're talking about Cody Rhodes and his dad.
About hating the fact that he won't see it, but
He sees it.
you said something to me at WrestleMania 39. You said, "Can you feel him?" This is gonna sound so crazy to some
That's
people.
cool.
WrestleMania 39, I'm under the
Cool
stage,
little behind
and
the
not only did I
scenes.
feel like I felt him,
I like it.
I felt like I felt his hand, and I could smell him, and I could just a whole sensory overload. And I got to WrestleMania 40, and I didn't feel him. And in my mind, it's because he knew I had it.
So he was there with him on WrestleMania 39. At least Cody Rhodes is saying he felt the presence of his dad. But then at WrestleMania 40, he really didn't feel anything. And he thinks it's because, like, he had the confidence. He was going into it and knew what he was doing. It was like, I'm comfortable now. I don't need my dad there with me holding, you know, backing me up. So that's cool. That's different. That's something that I guess you can see on Stephanie's Places. I haven't watched it at all, so that's another thing, like, that's WWE wise that I'm like, I could watch that too and potentially stream. There's so much here in WWE, but if I did that, I'd just be doing WWE all week long, which maybe some people like. Some people might enjoy that, but I like to switch it up. A little bit of wrestling, a little bit of probably football when football season's going, a little bit of gaming. I haven't done any like skits or like film shorts in a while or whatever, because I sometimes do short films, sometimes I do little skits, little retro rewind flashback things because I love everything 90s. But I'll probably be doing some more of that soon. Kind of getting back to it. But I've kind of found a little flow here with WWE and I'm enjoying it. It's helping me meet a lot of different people and get some regulars like AW and Dax and Chuck Cage and some of the other few that be on here. Aviation Kid, I know Aviation Kid be out there sometimes. I seen him this past Friday on SmackDown. He stopped by. Actually, I think even yesterday I think he was on the KOTR stream and I was like, yo, dope. That's cool. So maybe he was one of the people who voted for it. I don't know, but that stream was okay. That stream was kind of a little shaky. It was a little bit later in the night, but I got to play some of the game. But I'm gonna revisit it, and hopefully the stream works a little bit better. I know towards the end it was kind of lagging, and the frame rate kept dropping. So I was like, ah. Then my game got stuck and I was like, we're just gonna end it right here before it gets any crazier. It was like 11:30, something like that. But I knew I was gonna be streaming tonight for Monday Night Raw, so I was like, okay, we'll save this, revisit it, watch Monday Night Raw, that way we're nice and fresh. And then Evolve too, Evolve, man. Evolve is another WWE thing, sort of like LFG, it's like the up and coming superstars, which I guess used to be like NXT. Right? So you have like NXT, Evolve. I don't know. There's so much. There's just so much. So here we go. Judgment Day versus Braun Breaker and Penta. Do y'all think Braun Breaker is overhyped? Or is he properly hyped? Like, does he get the proper push, or do you guys feel like they're putting him over too much? Let me know y'all thoughts in the chat. Because sometimes I feel like I'm like, is Braun Breaker as good as they're trying to make him? Like, he's obviously physically very fit, but does he have like that superstar charisma that, like, is his wrestling really good, or is he just a big brawler type? I don't know. Because like Penta, when I watch Penta, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm entertained. Like just right there. He went freaking flying over that top rope. That was crazy. He did like almost a 360 flip. I personally like Braun, but I feel he could use a tiny bit more character. That's kind of what I'm hinting at a little bit, I guess I would say, is he comes on, he does the bark, but then he just destroys things. And I guess much like Goldberg or, I mean, even Scott Steiner had a lot of like character on the mic at least. But him is just kind of like, there's just a little bit something lacking. And maybe it just takes like that evolution of his mic skills or presence, ring presence maybe. Because that's how Roman Reigns was at first too. Just a little awkward. Like he was big, he could beat up people, but that's like it, right? And then over time, Roman Reigns evolved into who he is now, very comfortable and the tribal chief, kind of in his own skin, right? Like if Roman don't want to talk, he's not gonna talk. He's just there, he's chilling, he's laughing, having fun. Like handing the mic to Paul Heyman, right? It's like Roman Reigns is just a big difference between like, this is my yard, Roman Reigns, and who we have now today, the tribal chief.
We're all strong on this planet.
I'm working on it.
Jacob Fatu, man, I've been actually really loving when he comes on. He just has that kind of like, and he's another one that he'll go out there and destroy, but when he does get on the mic, I kind of like his like kind of attitude, or like, I don't know, he just has sort of that charisma that I feel like maybe Braun Breaker doesn't have, but they're very similar in their type of character, in the fact that like they come in, they destroy, they run over people, but like one just has sort of a superstar status and one is kind of lacking a little bit, but they're very similar, I would say. So if I had to pick between the two, I would probably pick Jacob Fatu. He's just a little more interesting to me.
That's Wi-Fi built for streaming live sports. Bring on the good stuff.
I feel like Braun is a little too much Goldberg. And Goldberg was always just a little kind of, a little boring to me. And I think it's because they pushed Goldberg so much. Like, he was just indestructible, beating everybody, spearing, and in 3 seconds you're just done. It's like, is that really entertaining though?
Great cocktail. Perfect.
Like, we want to see people like have like a good match. And I understand they used to do very similar with Brock Lesnar. He would come in, suplex city, destroy you, and that would be it. But I think over time people got tired of that. And then they started having Brock Lesnar have longer matches, right? And then they started having Brock Lesnar lose a little bit. And that was very like, Brock Lesnar just lost? Like, what? So I think maybe as they have like Braun Breaker grow, maybe they have him go up against someone like Jacob Fatu. And then he can't just run in and destroy someone. Or like Braun Breaker versus Braun Strowman. Like, you got the buff dude versus the giant. Now what, right? Because when you just put him up against people like Dom and Finn Balor, you just throw them around all day. Like, it's different calibers of wrestlers, I guess. But here we go, Penta and Dom, which is actually something I'd like to see. Oh, they're both doing the Three Amigos? Like, we just saw Penta do a little hip twist. That's cool. Let's go, Dom.
It's been perfected further by the great Dom Mysterio.
Perfected further. That's funny. Oh, that double knee back looked a little bit wild. Like, he almost missed it on Dirty Dom. Joe Hendry versus Epic. Yeah, man, I might have to make myself in WWE 2K25 and make the Epic one and go up against some of these wrestlers. I still haven't got the game, but that might be something that, who knows, maybe I end up doing. And then I can stream some of the gameplay here, make me Epic, and go in some matches against maybe Braun Breaker, you know what I'm saying? And just destroy him in 3 seconds. That'd be funny. But yeah, me versus Braun Breaker. Let's do it. Jesus. Braun just double suplexed him. Yeah, he's freaking huge, dude. I'd get destroyed in like 2 seconds. But yeah, me versus Joe Hendry? Maybe? Maybe? Who knows? Maybe I have a little bit more of a chance. Joe Hendry's cool, though. I just haven't seen too much from him. I'd have to see more. What would your finisher be? What's really funny is a long time before Roman Reigns even started doing the Superman punch, right? Because I'm a big Superman fan. And I've been a big wrestling fan my whole life. I was like, that would be a really cool like finishing move, but I wanted to do it like off of the top rope to kind of like do like a big jump and then come down and hit him with that flying like Superman punch. And then Roman Reigns started doing it and I was like, oh man, I was like, now I can't. I'm not a big fan of the spear though. I wouldn't do the spear or anything like that, but I would want like a submission move. Much like old school, you know how people had like a finisher, but then they had also a submission move, and those were like their two finishers, right? They probably had something like a power bomb, but then they had the Walls of Jericho or something. Something kind of like Kurt Angle had the angle slam, but then the ankle lock. I thought that was always really cool, because then they could beat you in any type of. Damn, Roman versus Epic, both of them doing Superman punches? This would be crazy. He would try to go for a Superman punch, and then I'm jumping off the top rope, and just boom, boom. That'd be kind of cool. back in the day when I was doing backyard wrestling, I was pretty much like a Rey Mysterio type, doing crossbodies and Hurricane Ranas, and I'm probably more the size. Oh, Judgment Day 1. Okay, I'm probably more the size of like Dominic Mysterio or Finn Balor. I would say we're probably like similar body types or whatever. Hey, Carlito Cool up in there. But I mean, I haven't seen them all in real life. They could be way bigger than. That's the thing about TV is TV makes people kind of look a little smaller, but in real life, I mean, Finn Balor just beat. Did Finn Balor just hand Penta his like? I don't know if it's his first loss. I think it's his second loss.
I wouldn't mind getting in the ring with that guy someday.
What was your wrestling name? So originally, my very first wrestling name was. I was a part of a faction. I was part of a like. It was called the Cleanup Crew, and my because I was like super little.
My hometown.
My first original wrestling name was the Dustpan.
Listen, I appreciate the fight experience.
And that was so we had. I want to say my brother was Dick the Plumber. We had like the janitor, and then we had the dustpan. So we had the plumber, the janitor, and the dustpan, and we were the Cleanup Crew. And that was back in the day. Me and my buddies had this kind of like backyard wrestling. I want to say it was like the later 90s, 2000s. So I was maybe like 10 or so. And we would just wrestle in the backyard, and we'd be doing suplexes and DDTs. And it was just really cool. And then eventually, as I evolved, I was like more like a luchador. I was wearing a mask, and I was pretty much sort of like a Rey Mysterio.
It's actually not just about Otis and Tozawa. I also wanted to discuss.
And that was a lot of fun. But then that sort of like backyard wrestling thing kind of ended. But according to who we used to wrestle with, the guy who was doing my buddy Jay, who was kind of like the leader of the whole thing. We had this like last triple threat match, and it was me, I think it was Beck's Championship Wrestling. That was what I used to wrestle with. Beck's Championship Wrestling, and he was Jason Beck, and it was me, his brother, and Jason Beck, and it was a triple threat match, and basically we went through the whole match, we finished it, and I ended up walking away. I think I won as a DQ, and I didn't realize that I actually won the match, so I'm actually supposed to be the BCW champion. And I never saw the title, and we just like retired the whole league, and so it just never got talked about again. But that was a long time ago. Crazy in another world. But who knows? Maybe there'll be a little indie wrestling somewhere down the way here. Epic Championship Wrestling. Not ECW. I can't do that. Maybe NTWE. Now that was epic wrestling. Right? NTWE wrestling? That might be something one day. Who knows? Who knows? Would be really cool. But I'd have to come up with a wrestling name, a finisher, because I don't know if I would still do the Superman punch just because it's so like used now. I'll probably have to come up with something else. But that's always been something that I've wanted to do ever since I was young and wrestling in the backyards. I was like, wouldn't that be so cool to actually do it in a ring and just kind of get in there and wrestle and meet people who are like-minded and wrestle with them and put on epic matches. So who knows? Maybe it'll be something that comes to fruition one day. Are your matches on cagematch.com? No, actually, so I don't think so. I mean, I don't think our matches are anywhere. They're probably not even on the internet. But back in the day, we did have them on a VHS tape, and somebody still has that VHS tape. And my buddy Jason Beck is always asking like, hey, can we get that tape? Where's that tape? I want to say at one point we put it on like digital, we put it on a DVD or a Blu-ray or something like that, but those matches are kind of lost into the ether until we find that wrestling tape one day. If we ever find it, then who knows, maybe you'll see it somewhere, but yeah, they're not even online, man. But it was, what a time. What a time to be alive. It's a lot of fun.
Yes, of course I found it.
Warranty, God, what?
A real human.
I'm Dale.
But I'd be down to do some wrestling, some indie wrestling a little bit would be fun. I had a match with my dad when I was younger. That's cool. That's cool. Did you get it on any type of tape? Any type of Ooh, LFG. Yeah, see, I might be interested, man. Learn some of the behind the scenes here on LFG. Because it's like they're back, sort of like behind the scenes, like what they do to get ready for wrestling. That's kind of cool.
We were telling each other neither one of us would have accepted anything less. WWE Superstar Sunday. New episode
Superstar Sunday.
Watch next day on the A&E app.
Yeah, maybe that'll be like my Sunday streams. Yeah, but ain't nobody watching it. You never know, man. You never know. That might be something that sometime in the future it might come back. Whether it's good or bad, I don't know. But that's I just always look back at it when I was backyard wrestling as a time that I had a lot of fun with my friends. It was kind of like our little squad, and everybody, my whole neighborhood, we were just all getting together, fighting, and it was great. Dang, Penta fighting with Braun Breaker? They're trying to build up a match between them two, so they're gonna put them together and then tear them apart. They don't want none. AJ Styles is in the ring. Didn't even see that he was coming out. He said, ain't nobody watching that. Yeah, I mean, that's how my backyard wrestling tapes are. I mean, we used to always watch them because we loved them. We were in them. But the public ain't watching that, bro. We were just little kids. But we had like a whole, like, we had entrance music, and we were wrestling with ladders, and we had title belts on top of hanging from whatever. I think we used to put like a rope up, and we used to have ladder matches in the front yard, and it was just really cool. It was a time to have fun with my friends. But we were like power bombing on top of cars, and I think I did a crossbody off the top of my mom's van onto my friend, and it was just crazy. Crazy times.
I'm tired of waiting. If you got something to say to my face, come out here and say it right now.
Oh, AJ Styles calling out Logan Paul. Let's see if Logan Paul shows up.
You nailed it, Wade.
Okay.
Good job, Wade. Best in the business. That's what he called me, right?
He said, you nailed it, Wade. AJ Styles came out ready to fight. He said, you got something to say, let's do it.
Well, this man believes he doesn't have
Logan coming out in sweats. Logan Paul, the Maverick. So I guess they're trying a new nickname for Logan Paul. Did he just rip up a Prime a Prime sign? Maybe he's not doing Prime anymore. He's walking out here with, I don't know if that's just a water bottle. That might be a Prime bottle. But yeah, he just ripped somebody's sign. Coming out here shoving the camera. At least the crowd ain't like booing the shit out of him yet. I mean, let's see when he gets the mic. Usually they just boo him so much he can't even talk. but they're not booing his entrance music, which most of the time you can hear the boos during his entrance music. There they are.
I hear you.
I hear you.
AJ, listen, buddy, you wouldn't understand because they wouldn't either.
There they go.
None of you, including him, have the same level of fame that I do. As a global phenomenon.
I think he has his new TV show out
By the
now.
way, loved by everybody. And also good looking, and that's just me keeping it humble.
Loved by everybody, by the way. It's great.
You're all on my time.
You're all on my time. Oh, man. Logan Paul. So great.
You wait. You do as you're told because you're sheep and you.
Oh, you're sheep. Dang. Oh, Logan. Oh.
Get your,
Damn.
shiny panties in a bunch.
Oh, I thought he was going to call him Johnny Cage. I was like, what?
You see, AJ,
Netflix bleeping the crowd.
Shame.
Shame. He said shame. Shame.
I'm not stooping to your level, AJ. I've had to change your heart.
I like the way he's responded to the crowd. Previously, he's kind of let the crowd eat him alive. And he's kind of dealing with them. He's just like, hey, shame.
No, listen. Listen.
No.
Like this, AJ Styles. I forgive you for what you did to me at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, what?
But I don't forget. So don't try to pull that again.
I was going to say, I think they had a match at Madison Square Garden, right? If I remember right.
Y'all know exactly who I am. That's why you're here tonight. I'm Logan Paul.
Okay, you know what? I feel you, man. I've got a daughter too. So you know what? I forgive you too.
I forgive you too, he says.
I forgive you.
Little different reactions. You forgive me. What do you mean you forgive me?
Hear me out, folks. I forgive you, Logan Paul, for being the biggest douchebag to ever step foot in WWE.
For being the biggest douchebag. Sheesh.
You know, you brag about your success and your money. These fans don't care about that. They care about what you're willing to sacrifice in this ring for them. Dude, you have got all the talent in the world.
I was going to say, yeah, I mean, his matches are pretty damn good.
Talent will only get you so far. So the
True.
question is,
True.
what are you going to do with it?
True. True. Smack him in the face.
I'd ask you for advice, AJ Styles, but you know what they say? Don't take advice with anyone you wouldn't want to trade places with.
Damn. That's a good one.
That's funny. That's cute, actually. You know what else they say? Don't write a check.
Your mouth can't cash. Prime is shit.
Don't write a check what? What y'all know about checks? London, congrats. You're broke. You're broke. You're poor.
Oh, you know what? That's actually perfect with what you're saying. Don't let your mouth write a check your ass can't cash.
Your ass can't cash.
Is that a threat?
Is it a threat? Dude, this is Monday Night Raw. We are in London, England.
Interesting segment tonight.
I've got my gear on, and I'm standing right here.
Yeah, I mean, Logan got some sweats on.
I think you're just saying a bunch of stuff that's true. Here's what I think. I'm done talking. AJ knows it.
Dax says, I want Jacob to fight
for free.
Roman.
This city cannot afford me.
The city cannot afford Logan Paul. That's fun. Jacob to fight Roman. They'd have to build it up because right now I don't see. I mean, Roman is still saying he's the tribal chief, but I don't really like that whole like who's in charge has kind of died down. So I feel like they would have to build that back up because it can't just come out of nowhere. But eventually, I mean, that could be a cool match just based off of like their styles of wrestling. That might be very interesting. Okay, so maybe they are. Logan Paul is challenging them to WrestleMania. Ooh, AJ caught him. Oh, Logan Paul is tall, man. He's tall compared to AJ.
Slithering away just in the nick of though. Wait a second.
Logan missing wild. Getting taken outside. Look at the Prime bottles right there. They got it set up just for Logan Paul. The crowd yelling Prime is shit. That's freaking hilarious. Oh, AJ got caught. Let's go, Logan. Get some. Get some. Hit him with the punt.
This man obsessed with money and now paying the price is going to be AJ Styles.
Ooh, that move is so cool. It's such a good move. I like that a lot, actually.
And you have to wonder, gentlemen.
I mean, I've never seen a move like that before. I mean, I've seen him do it, but before him, like, that's a brand new move. It's tight. It's a good finisher, too. It's like a back suplex into a DDT, kind of. It's clean how he does it, too. Like, back suplex, flip around into a DDT. Logan Paul, clean. The man is athletic. You gotta give him that. If there's nothing else.
On your successful title defense last week against Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay, so we got Lyra Valkyrie here. See, that's the thing that I was talking about earlier is you got the Intercontinental Women's title now. The U.S. Women's title now. I'm like, damn. It's a lot of championships that are gonna have to be potentially on the line at WrestleMania. Like, sheesh.
And Bayley is the one person who has beaten me since I won this. And that is driving me crazy. So not only do I have to keep my promise to her, I now have to prove to myself that I can and will beat her.
But would I want to see a Bayley versus Lyra match at WrestleMania? Like, would that even interest anybody?
Okay, breaking news here on Monday Night Raw.
I don't know.
Lyra, you said you would be a fighting champion, and you are certainly living up to that reputation. Thank you for the time as we send it back to Michael Cole.
At least with Rhea, Io, and Bianca, it's a triple threat. Like, it's a little more interesting than just one-on-one. You know what I mean?
Ready to go because WrestleMania After Dark, the official
WrestleMania After Dark at Live Nightclub in Las Vegas. The After Dark. So the party after WrestleMania. Crazy. Jesus. Oh, Michael Cole. He said, staying alive. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So funny. Yeah, this was, it turned out to be the best part of Monday Night Raw so far.
Was helpless when he was assaulted and attacked again by the World Heavyweight Champion.
He destroyed Jimmy Uso. I like Gunther just destroying the Usos. Like this.
And Jey Uso, Pat, was forced to watch his brother
if they let him beat Jay at WrestleMania, I could see them continuing that storyline, maybe to like SummerSlam. Like, don't just automatically come and have Jay win on the first time, which, I mean, yes, Jay has lost to Gunther before, so it has been building for a while, but I think you can maybe even push it. Don't have him win the first time. Much like Cody. Cody didn't beat Roman the first time, and that continued over to the next year, right? Everyone wanted Cody to win the first year, and the crowd was just devastated when he didn't. I remember walking out of WrestleMania, and that crowd was silent, and everybody just had the ones up. It was crazy. But it made the match next year that much bigger. Hey, El Grande Americano, get your tall drinks out. Hit up Starbucks. El Grande Americano is going to be in action next week. And then Seth Rollins will be there. As AW says, Lady Gaga will be live next Monday on Monday Night Raw. But we're getting down to the nitty gritty here, y'all. Only a couple more weeks until WrestleMania left. And here comes Bianca Belair. She's gonna whip her hair back and forth. So I'm pretty sure that means we're towards the end of Monday Night Raw now. Because I think this is the main event. Bianca Belair is special guest referee for this triple threat that you see on the screen in the bottom right here. Rhea Ripley, or not triple threat, but this one-on-one match. Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the women's championship match, but with Bianca Belair as a special guest referee. So I'm assuming shit is gonna break down. Like, Rhea doesn't like Bianca at all. And then you got Io Sky in the middle of it all. WWE 2K25, available worldwide. Might have to get it. Haven't got it yet. But I mean, I haven't even played Pokemon Arceus yet, and that game's been out for like 5 years. But I bought it. I bought it this year just to kind of see. And I'm really horrible about, like, it takes me a couple years to buy video games and finally play them. I don't know why. I'm always on the late train. I can't remember when's the last time I got a game like the day it came out and played it, much less streamed it. Like, that don't happen. But maybe one of these days. Maybe one of these days I'll get with the program and stream something as it comes out.
To show you why Goya black beans are so good, we brought in the experts.
Bring in the experts.
Approved.
Approved.
Award-winning taste.
Grande Americano is my tribal chief. Damn. Hey man, make sure you got your Grande Americano drink next week, because he's coming. He'll be out there. I might have to get a Grande Americano mask. I'm still trying to figure out who he is, because I guess it ain't Chad Gable.
And then before you know it, you're watching hers.
I think AW was saying it was you, Dax. I don't know. I ain't never seen y'all in the same room, and here you are saying that he's your tribal chief. So it's starting to add up. Starting to add up, man.
Credit one bank for what's ahead.
Or maybe it's Hulk Hogan, the real American beer. He said, "I got a Grande Americano right here for you, brother. Oh yeah." Oh, imagine Hulk Hogan coming back. Throw the ones up. Yeah. Throw the ones up, y'all. Epic ones. Where y'all at? Grande Americano.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Better ingredients. Again with the Papa John's commercials, man. You're killing me. I'm already hungry. You're killing me, Smalls. I already had pizza earlier today too, so it's like, I'm gonna eat more pizza.
New customers get $5
Three free throw percentage. Yeah. Throw the ones up in the chat. Epic ones. This Friday, Minecraft the movie. Are y'all gonna go watch that? Anybody out there interested in the Minecraft movie?
The next level of action.
I haven't seen too much about it, but I know that Jack Black and Jason Momoa, that was a surprise one for me. He's very much like a Ken from the Barbie movie type of character in that movie. It looks like he's like big, like boa, fluffy pink sweatshirt or jacket or whatever. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that's all about.
One, two, three in the middle of the ring. And not only that, this is the second week in a row I got the better of Braun.
Juju says, I'm unsubscribing. Why, Juju? Why? What happened? How you doing, Juju? Good to see you in the chat. Even if you do unsubscribe, I mean, hey, that's your prerogative. How you doing? Long time no see, Juju.
That's not what he meant. What he meant was that. Yeah, but you worked just as hard for the victory tonight, just like Finn, and now he wants to piggyback off your hard work with the title opportunity. He already
Do not unsubscribe. Thank you, Dax. Thank you. Yeah, Dax is advocating over here for us. Yeah, Juju, we need you, man. We need you in the chat.
as he's done.
Nothing personal. Hey, yeah, you do you, Juju. But that's okay. That's okay. People are entitled to their own opinions, whatever they want, right? But whether you're subscribed or not, we still gonna be here, still doing our thing, still hanging out, watching Monday Night Raw, and we still love to see you in the chat, Juju. So we appreciate you stopping by. Rhea Ripley out here. Rhea Ripley. Main event time, y'all. Main event time. Let's see. I don't know what happened to this cord over here.
She was going to WrestleMania to defend the Women's World Championship. But back on March 3rd,
Don't make me use the hammer. Yeah, Dax got the superpowers. I don't know. But hey, he said nothing personal, so it's okay. It's okay. But I mean, I'm still curious. Still curious. So, what do y'all think? Does Rhea Ripley walk away with the title tonight? I mean, stranger things have happened. That's kind of how, I mean, the initial match, I was surprised that Rhea Ripley lost it. I was like, oh, this close to WrestleMania? I did not see her losing to Io Sky. And then Io won, and now we're having the rematch. So, who knows? It could happen.
And speaking of WrestleMania is presented by
Dax said, I'll use the hammer. That's wild.
and by WWE 2K25.
WWE 2K25. Some more commercials for that.
The Bloodline Dynasty, plus intergender battles and more game-changing updates.
Game-changing updates? I haven't even got the thing yet. Here we go. Rhea doesn't deserve it, you said? That's crazy. You don't think so, Dax?
This is the current world champion, the genius of the sky, Io Sky.
I mean, I don't know. Io just seems like a okay champion. I mean, I don't think she, like the crowd likes her, but I don't think she gets a big ass pop as Rhea does. And I think people liked when Bianca was champion, so I don't know if Io retains going into WrestleMania if it's a triple threat match. I don't know. I'd be surprised if she actually keeps the belt through WrestleMania. I could see her keeping it here tonight just because they're not going to take it from her. Juju said tricks. Tricks are for kids, Juju.
We find out now. Let's head up to the
Bianca Belair got on this little top, but it's like a wrestling top. That's interesting. Oh, here goes. Yeah, so this is, I think, the main event of the night. You got the big announcement. Is she gonna announce Bianca Belair as the... Rhea Ripley loves talking along or like even singing to her own theme music. Rhea loves doing that. That's so funny. I thought it was tight though. The first time I seen her mouthing the words to her own song, I was like, okay, Rhea's actually really into it. From Tokyo. I forgot that she was in Damage Control. Io Sky, Women's World Champion. Whether you like her or not, she's the world champion.
Well, it came into play several weeks ago thanks to the antics at ringside of Bianca Belair.
I'll be right back,
this
y'all.
is a clean, straight down the middle fight to me. Rhea Ripley wins the gold back tonight. She is highly motivated, and the best reach their peak on the run-in to WrestleMania.
Wade doing just like everybody else, forgetting about our champion, Io Sky.
Again, we are sold out tonight at the O2. 16,566 on hand for our main event. It is Io Sky, the Women's World Champion, against Rhea Ripley. Bianca Belair, the special guest referee. She will face one of these women at WrestleMania for the championship. Who will it be? We find out right now. Bianca Belair.
Here we go.
Five count. Now she's going to separate these two, and this is probably a good sign that she's going to allow this match to not get out of hand.
Io Sky wins by disqualification. What? That's crazy. Hey, well, that's good to know, because I was like, yeah, I don't see Io winning this just to win it, but I also don't see her losing the title. So kudos to you, Juju. Thanks for the heads up. But yeah, Dax says I don't think I don't think Rhea would be as popular if she didn't look the way she does. I think people kind of like her attitude as well as her looks, right? Obviously, she's a very muscular female. And she has certain assets, I would say, that you're talking about there, Dax. But I don't know if that's all that makes her popular. Because I think people actually like her wrestling style. I mean, me for one, she does put on like entertaining good matches, at least what I've seen from the past. Especially her and Io. Io actually does put on really entertaining matches. The one that I'm not so sure about, I mean, Bianca Belair is cool, but I think she's overrated. And so to have them three in a match at WrestleMania, like, I know why, but it's not that, like, I wouldn't be that interested in a triple threat. World title up for grabs. Juju says she wins. Bailey freaking sucks. Okay, Dax. Yeah.
New crispy tenders. Bring the flavor. Wingstop.
just remember, Io beat Rhea fair and square. Yeah, she did. I mean, she caught her while she was distracted, which is not cheating. Rhea lost her focus and lost her title because of that. So I would say Io just capitalized, which doesn't make Io a bad champion or a bad. It just makes her like really good at timing, I guess, right? I was surprised that she won. I'm not saying Io don't deserve the title because she puts on really good matches. I just think as a champion, she's not that interesting. She's not that interesting as a champion. Like, it's cool, she has a title, she has the belt, but there's nothing, like, she doesn't come out on the mic, she's not talking trash, she doesn't have that, like, she's just Io Sky, like, crazy, willing to do anything type, right? Much like, I would say, to that same, it's Penta, right? Penta may, like, he may be really good in the ring, but if he tried to talk on the mic or whatever, if he tried to, like, talk trash, there's really that, like, unless you speak that language, you're not gonna understand. And that's not gonna get over with the main crowd, the main majority of the crowd who primarily speaks English. Like, Io's English is broken, so is Penta's, so they're not gonna get over, I think, the way with the crowd that most people might think. Whereas you have someone who can come out on the mic, talk trash, much like John Cena or Cody Rhodes, right? That segment was actually really interesting earlier because they were slinging it back and forth. I just don't see that happening between Io and Rhea. And that's why Io's been getting smacked around the whole feud because there's really not much that she can do. She's just kind of there. And really her way of speaking is through her matches. Her matches, she puts on really good ones, so it's great, but it sucks at the same time, in my opinion. But I have a different opinion than people, and that's okay. Some people absolutely despise women's wrestling. And she can do it again. But yeah, I agree with you, Dax. Bayley is one of those superstars where, like, I don't really like her on the mic, and I don't really care about her wrestling style, or her entrance, or just her character in general. Like, she just doesn't capture it for me. But yes, Juju, I do think that Io can beat her again. Like, and the only reason I said I don't know if she keeps it through WrestleMania is because her as a champion, I don't think is as interesting as, let's say, Rhea or even Bianca. The crowd loves them some Bianca for some reason. But Io Sky as champion, I mean, I don't really hear like a huge pop, or I don't know if she's like selling merch like that. So she's just kind of like, she's a cool champion, but she's not over. She's not over with the crowd. I would say as much as like these two. Can she physically put on the show and beat them? Sure, yeah. I mean, they're singing Io Sky right now, so maybe I'm wrong. And that's okay. But I see that they can appreciate some good wrestling. And Io has some good wrestling. Especially, look at that crossbody. Woo! Io Sky flying through the sky.
Ripley right in front of us. So now, referee Bianca Belair would be put to the test. She would begin the count, but Io Sky breaks it.
Hey! She said, throw the ones up! She even pointed. She said, throw the ones up. A botch. Big botch right there. She kind of tried to do like a reverse Hurricane Rana on the back of Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley didn't really react the way that I think they were suspecting, and Rhea just kind of fell over. I was like, oh, that was kind of missed right there. How can people say Bailey is good on the mic? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. She's when she says dumb little idiot. Well, we have guys like Cena cutting awesome heel promos. While they say Bailey is better. Yeah, people who, I mean, and that's the thing. That's the thing about wrestling is you can have one person's opinion and you can have someone who watches wrestling just as much, but they like Bailey and they hate John Cena, right? So, or they love Io Sky, but they hate Bianca Belair. And so everyone has their own opinion, and it's just all in the world of wrestling, and it's all fun, and it's kind of cool. I think it's tight to have differences in opinion when it comes to wrestling. Because I might like someone completely off the wall, but then Dax, you might like Joe Hendry, and I might not believe. So it's just... She's trying to do it again, Io, with that like back bend reverse Hurricane Rana, and I'm like, I think Rhea's like, what are you doing? Because again, they kind of stopped. Oh, that was crazy Samoan drop from like either the middle or almost the top rope. But Io tried to pin her. I don't know if did Io get the most of that? Yeah. Ooh, but Rhea kind of landed on her neck a little bit. That looked rough, man. But the women's title is on the line. So the fans are loving this match, actually. So it's a pretty good match so far. But I guess Rhea loses by disqualification. Io wins. That's what Juju said anyway, so I'm guessing maybe you saw it earlier, Juju. Here comes Io with the suplex. Oh, she has the double knees up there. I think she got caught up. Another botch by Io. Hey, W would be so proud. And how is Bailey a locker room leader? Who is she leading? I don't love Bianca, but at least she is good in the ring. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about Bianca as well. I'm not a huge Bianca fan, but she does put on good matches. Dude, that was another kind of botch. Like, Io went for a crossbody, and I think maybe Rhea didn't even see it, and she just kind of put her head down. And Io landed on her head, and then Rhea tried to go and pin her. So by my count, that's like two or three botches this match. This is what I'm afraid of at WrestleMania, like Michael Cole just said. At WrestleMania is this kind of type of match.
Or does she? Oh, Rhea now looking to power out of this. Too much power.
Because it seems like they're just not on the same page.
It was a short-lived counter. Oh, Rhea Ripley.
Like, it looks like Io has different ideas of like what to do in this match, and Rhea's just not going along with it. That was cool. Rhea almost pulled it off. But yeah, it just seems like they're a little out of sync on this match. But Rhea Ripley with the bangs, looking like China, looks kind of cool. Oh, she's saying that Bianca didn't count fast enough? Interesting. Yeah, Rhea had kind of like the bangs in front of her. I was like, okay, she's kind of looking like China a little bit. That's kind of cool. Here we go, Riptide. Oh, Io with the reversal. That's what she's been trying to do, like this back Hurricane Rana the whole night. And this time it actually worked a little bit. She kind of rolled into a roll-up. But I just keep seeing Io go for things and keep missing. Oh, Bianca just got knocked out. Got the big kick to the face. So Bianca is out. Io even botches the roll-up. Jesus. I don't understand. Maybe Io's just moving too fast and stuff just ain't working. Yeah, Rhea would have, I mean, if she didn't kick Bianca out, Rhea would have won. I don't know if you got Juju. Let me know. I don't know if you've seen that many botches in this match, but there's been quite a lot. I don't know. It's a little rough to watch. Or maybe it's supposed to be that way. Maybe it's supposed to look a little sloppy, but that's what it looks like to me. It's just a little sloppy. Oh, Bianca was back in the ring, but only counted a 2 count. But yeah, I don't know, to your point, Dax, I don't know who Bayley is supposed to be leading. I haven't heard them call her like a locker room leader because really she doesn't do much. Maybe behind the scenes, maybe she's more of like a motivational, like teach the younger people. But I think Bayley's sort of like on her way out, much like I would say Natalya. Did she just poke Bayley in the boob? Like what is going on here? Yes, such an interesting match.
Once again, a heavy-handed breakup by this Rebel. And Rhea Ripley just struck the official Belair in the face.
Oh, Rhea just punched her?
She kicked her, she slapped her, she threw jewelry at her.
I mean, just take her out, I guess.
Realizing her frustration, that could be a disqualification.
Io even messed up the drop kick from the top rope, just missed. Hey, Epic, it's been super fun, but I gotta go. I gotta get some sleep. For school tomorrow, as always, want to let you know this on behalf of all the Epic ones. We love you and appreciate you. Stay Epic. I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by and staying on as long as you did, Dax. You are always much appreciated, my friend. Thanks for, I mean, pretty much the whole night. Like I said, I always have fun coming on, talking with you guys. Epic ones, throw the ones up in the chat. But have a good night, my friend. Hope you were able to turn the night around and feel the vibe. But until next time, friend, stay epic. Thank you for stopping by. At least she hit that one. Io Sky, at least she didn't miss with that backflip over the top ropes. She landed on both. But yeah, Rhea did get disqualified. So Io keeps her title going into WrestleMania. So I'm assuming it's going to be a triple threat match at WrestleMania between them, even though it was only supposed to be a one-on-one. Yeah, Rhea just destroying everybody. Ooh, that was that was an ugly one. That one's better. Yeah, see, Wade Barrett is calling it out. Like, how you not gonna have Rhea Ripley in a match at WrestleMania? Like, what else would she do? She's not the #1 contender, though. So unless you're just gonna insert her to insert her. But I mean, it's happened before. 19 nights until WrestleMania. And we got the crowd asking one more time to give Bianca a finisher. Okay. She's just dragging Bianca by the hair. I love it. Again, she's just picking her up by the boobies. What is going on, Rhea? I mean, Bianca's kind of tall, though. Bianca's kind of big. So I think Rhea's having a little bit of a tough time throwing her around like she does everyone else. But she just folded Bianca in half from the middle rope. Now, I'm pretty sure that's the end of Monday Night Raw, barring anything else. But yeah, Rhea stands tall above everybody.
Io Sky walks out of here, still our champ.
Crazy.
He ain't walking out of anywhere, Pat. Well,
Right. Rhea Ripley.
So will this be the image at WrestleMania? Rhea holding the title up with confetti falling.
It'll be
We'll see.
and Io for the title. Even though Rhea Ripley is the last woman standing here tonight.
Yeah, they got to put her in it. You can't have, I mean, unless she comes and messes up the championship match. But that is it, friends. That's the end of the night. Monday Night Raw is done. We've got a little over 2.5 weeks till WrestleMania. But thank you, each and every one of you out there, for joining tonight's live stream. Until next Monday, friends, I'll be live again, potentially this Friday night for SmackDown. I'm going to try to stay consistent, even though things might be changing, might be going through a little bit of a different... Let's see here. There we go. My upcoming schedule is going to be a little bit different upcoming with the changes in my work flow and all that. But I'm going to try to stay consistent here on the channel, put out shorts, put out clips from my other lives, and maybe some gaming stuff. But for sure, you'll probably be able to see me on the weekend. So I look forward to the upcoming live streams and each and every one of you who joined tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is for you that we do all we do here on the Epic Ones in the Epic channel. So until next time, friends, whether you're fast forwarding through time or hitting rewind and getting back into time, whatever your adventure is, I hope you're making it an epic one. Catch you all on the next live. Now that was epic.